Hi, this is the FIDE master Alessandro Santagati, and in this video we are going to play King of the Hill on chess. King of the Hill is a game that you can play with the chessboard, with the chess pieces, but it's not chess, it's a different variation in which you can win the game if you bring your king on the center. Okay, we can try to find an opponent on chess. Now I try to find someone that would like to play. We can see if I can. Okay, so the idea would be bring the king on the center. Now I seek a player to play it. Or if you like, for example, you can send me a challenge and we can also play. I remember that you can also use the YouTube chat to talk with me. So this could be. Oh, I'm playing a game against. Oh, this king is going. If the king can go here, white will win. So I have to pay attention about that. I play c5 to avoid king here because I remember I'm playing king of the hill. So if the king can go here, I will lose the game. And now you played king here to go on the square d4. But I think I can play e5 to block this square. And now this king is very weak. So that's fine for me. And this is, I think, is a very important move. I have the YouTube chat. That okay, play the king here, but I think his strategy is wrong because in this way I can easily attack his king, and his king is weak on the center. So I play knight f6 now without big problems. And yeah, I take the pawn. Nothing c3, but knight c6. And now his king is very weak on the center. Yeah, to win, you need to bring the king on the center. But for sure, if you have a bad activity, it would be impossible for this king go here because I can always stop it with my pieces, with my pawns, and that's very bad for him. Now the pawn e4 is under attack, but I don't like to take it. I go forward with my development. And now you see, play strategy is this, but I can avoid that. So I can also play simply b6 and let me check, or maybe b6, or what can I do? b6, bishop a6. Okay, I can try to play this. This king on d3 is not so good. I'm sorry, but I cannot take it back because I think it's not good. Yes, and I played b6. Now this king is going here, but there is the knight. Now I can also think how improve my position. Bishop a6, king b3, knight a5, and there is the checkmate maybe. I think it's possible to win also with the checkmate, I think. I don't know, but let's see if I'm right. So this is check. I remember this is king of the hill, a nice variation in which if you bring the king on the center, you will win the game. White is trying to do that in this game, but it can't because I have a good control of the center. So his strategy in this case is wrong. And I try to make this king with knight check. Maybe there is king here, and I cannot for this time. Let's see. Now, okay, not sure. Okay, I go back with my bishop. Probably there is something wrong in my play. Oh, incredible! King b5, and the but is useless this move because he has to go here. And now I think I can mate this king. I think if I mate, I win. So let's see if I'm right. I don't know this. I tried to checkmate. I know if I win, but I don't know. Let's try. Oh yes, I won. Okay, so you can win, or if you bring the king on the center, or if you made the king. Now white played bad because he tried immediately to bring the king on the center, but with a lot of pawns and with a lot of pieces, for the king would be impossible go on the center, and this was a very important mistake that he did, and for this reason he lost immediately. Okay, so I can try to find a new player to play another game in this variation, King of the Hill. If you like, you can also challenge me. I would be happy to play this variation. And okay, let's see if I can find a new player. My idea in this video is give you some tips to play this variation only chess. So yeah, you win with the king on the center, but you can win also with the checkmate. So it's not a good idea bring the king immediately because you risk a lot. Okay, so I can try to play another game with this variation. Let's see what happens. At the same time, I remember that this is my YouTube channel, and you can find a lot of interesting videos about openings and games. So feel free to subscribe in the channel for free. And I think I will host also Simon, so and other events. Okay, and feel free to give me a feedback. So if you like the videos, and for me this is very good. Okay, I'm trying to play another game with this variation, King of the Hill, but for this time I don't find a new opponent. A new opponent. If someone like to play against me, also rated for me is fine. So challenge me if you like. Oh, new game. I play e4. I remember this is King of the Hill, so to win you need to bring the king on the center. This is chess, but with a new option to win. Yeah, d5 is interesting. d5, interesting move. But okay, take the pawn. Then I have to pay attention because if you lose control of the center, it could be possible something like this. So maybe queen e2 now is interesting because let me check. So if I play knight e4, king e7, now this option is very dangerous for me because this king came above the squares and I risk a lot. Okay, I play queen e2, I attack the pawn. Let's see what happens. To defend knight f6, then knight c3. I think that's fine. But I think knight e4. If king e7, I play c4. If queen takes, I play. This position I think is not so good for me. I have to pay attention because there is this square. Now with some problems. Okay, I think it's better for me to play with the queens now. So knight b3 with the simple idea knight c3. Oh, sorry, knight c3. And you could try to play now king e7, I think, with the king d6 or king e6 and try to win the game because I remember if you can reach the squares. Yeah, so this is nice. And now the idea can be simply king e6. So let's see if I can avoid that. Maybe d4 followed by c4 to control all the center. This can be fine. And my display d4. If doesn't take c4. If it takes, I open the line, so it will be impossible to go on the center for this reason. So now I play c4. And that's fine because I blocked both the squares. Oh, I didn't see it. I didn't see it. Queen takes d4 is a very strong move because if I take the queen, there is king d4 and the king win. So now I have to pay attention. I have to play bishop f4 to avoid king e5, and it's my only move, I think. Now this is another interesting check. Let me see. I think 92 is forced now. My position is very bad now. The enemy king is very strong in this position. My next move maybe could be f3 because I remember this is chess. So if he can reach the center, this king on e6 is very strong. But if he cannot, maybe I can play to attack this king, and this can be a problem for him. Now queen takes b2 is fine, but I play rook d1 to defend my knight. And now let's see what can happen. g5, take the pawn. I think I try to do that. If bishop d6, I will trade, and then knight f3 check, and I can take again the square. Now let's see what happened. My bishop is under attack, and the square e5 is very important. Let's see if I can do something. Maybe f4. I don't know. Or maybe bishop g3 simply, because if f4, e4 is under attack. I have only a few seconds, so I have to play quickly. So I have to pay attention. Now play f3. I try to open the position, and this could be a nice idea for me. No, but there is f4 now. I have to pay attention about that. Incredible move. Now I cannot take the square e4, and it's a very important problem for me. I think I lost. I lost this game, and yeah, I think I can resign. Okay. Okay, I think I can try to play another game. So let's see what happens. Okay, so I lost the first game, but I think I can do better in this one. d4, d5, e4. Now maybe this, I play this to defend the center, and yeah, knight to f6. I play simply chess. Now his idea is to play for to bring his king on the center. I play this move. Now that's nice. That's nice. But for this time, it would be impossible to take the center because the position is blocked. And okay, so no problem now. If I don't take, I can simply d5, 97, and all the center is blocked for this time. So for this time is chess. Okay, f4. I go forward with the queen b6. I try to make pressure. Knight f3, and now I bishop e7. Bishop e7. Bishop e2, castle. I remember that it's king of field, so to win you must bring the king on the center or you can mate. Now, what to do? There is a good pressure on this pawn d4, but I cannot exploit it immediately. So what to do? I try to play f6, add the pressure against that pawn. My simple idea is take it, and okay, so I take for this time, and then And I have the problem, well, how do all this bishop? Maybe six. A little lag in my connection. So rook here, I play 5, then a4. Now my king is close to the center, so if I open the position, this can be an idea to win the game. Okay, I think it's a mistake because the bishop is without defender, so I can try to play this move. And I think this is fine for me. And I took an important pawn. But maybe there is this move, check. Yeah, I will take. And now this move is interesting, but what can I do? If I take the bishop, it will take my knight. And okay, take it. And now I display this move and I make pressure. I remember this is king of the hill, so I can try to bring my king on the center to win the game. My queen here is strong because I can block an enemy king. And it seems chess, but it's another variation. Okay, queen here to attack my king. I propose the trade because my king is better in this kind of position. In this endgame, my king is better. Maybe queen e8, but I have king g7, and that's fine. I think it should be fine. Okay, king here. The next move will be b6, and we did bishop b7, and okay, this move is dangerous, but my king can defend the square. There is rook f1, very strong for him. And now, what can I do to defend my position? I don't know. I think I made a mistake. I think I've made a very important mistake. So that's very bad. What to do to defend? Okay, give the queen. But my position is completely lost now. I can play for the time. I can play for the time because, okay, no problem. I win on time, maybe. And if check, I can go. I can play this. I try. Now I go here, and now I play check. Incredible. And check again. And I won for time. Incredible game. I tried to play another game with it. Okay, I'm playing King of the Hill, so if someone like to play is free to challenge me. I open a new challenge, and we can see if someone like to play. Okay, a new game with King of the Hill. Remember to win or checkmate, or you bring the king on the center. And I play e takes d5, and now I play with my king. Have this idea. Let's see if I can do that. Okay, think with me. If king e2, we possible avoid both the moves and then both the moves. So if I play king e2, what black can do? Maybe e5, but I play king e3 and then f5. So I can avoid that. It's possible. Yeah. But if I play b4, oh, I made a mistake. I would play b4. Okay, incredible. Bad mistake for me, but okay, that's fine. I go forward with a simple development, bishop c4. Maybe I was bringing my king on the center, but there is a 5. It's a problem because it could push for f5 and it could block the square a4. And yeah, so maybe it's not the time to go with my king. And now I go with knight f3 to make pressure. Then king e2, king e3 can be interesting. Okay, let's see. Let's see. He can attack my bishop, but maybe it's not a problem because I can play king e2. He could take king e3, then I can threaten this. And but there is f5, and it's a problem for me. Uh, if I take this pawn, I think this pawn is important. It's more important than a piece. Then I can go forward, attacking in this way. So I attack the queen, and then I go forward with my king, king e2, king e3, and I think it's impossible block my king now. So I think it's a nice sacrifice. Now I just king e2. I think it should be fine now. Because how block above the squares? I don't know. It seems hard. Maybe c5 and then bishop f5 is the only way to do that. Okay, so now knight f6 can block this square. So you can try to play king e3 and we'll be forced c5 or bishop c5 and let's see, maybe bishop here back first to take the square, and then I go forward with my king. If bishop takes, I will take with my knight, and now my king is very dangerous. Knight is king e3, king d4. It's a very nice game. This queen here is good because I can take the square. Okay, check. Now I go here. Oh, but I have to pay attention because maybe there is the checkmate idea, queen e5, and I have some problems after that. Okay, I play d3 to avoid this idea, and now king here is interesting, but there is queen e5 check, and this is a big problem. So I go back with my knight, and if he will take, I take with a pawn, and now this pawn is strong here, can make pressure. Okay, now I think I made something, maybe 94. Oh no, I go here, rook e1, I try to defend in this way my game, my position. Okay, now I can play maybe also for the checkmate. This king is not so safe in this position. And okay, I play queen f3. I play to attack now because there is or the king on the center or the checkmate. So let's see if it's possible. And now rook b1. This king is not so safe. And now queen g3. I can have two ideas to win this game. Check here. The knight is under attack. There is the discovery attack, but let's see. Only few seconds. So rook b3, then rook b1. Oh, incredible. This move. No, I think I made a mistake. Then I play 94. Then I tried to go with the king here to win. If my king go in the center, the game is won. So black has to pay attention. And let's see, check, and king e4 is winning, and I won. Incredible game. Because this is not chess but king of the hill, so king e4 now is winning. Incredible move. Okay, so I tried to play another game. Um, if you like to play against me, challenge me with the king of the hill, 3 minutes for player. I think this can be fine. Oh, I tried to open a new game. King of the hill, random. Let's see, I can find a new opponent. No other players, incredible. Would like to play with this variation. I remember that if you like, you can challenge me. Oh, new game. Nice. Okay, let's see. I'm waiting for your move. Okay, e4, e5. And I think d5 can be a nice idea in this kind of position. I play d5 immediately because I open the center and my king can try to go. Let's see if I'm right. Yeah, now d4. I take. It trade, and now I have the time to go. So let's see. 2 squares to win. So king can go to d7, and now my d6, d5. Let's see if I'm right. Okay, so it's blocking all the squares, and maybe c5, or maybe knight c6 to attack this pawn, and also to attack the bishop. Now knight a5. The bishop is under attack. It's important to take the square. Maybe you could take the pawn, and this is not so good for me, but let's see. Bishop takes is good, I think. Okay, I don't know. I go to double the pieces. This is a risky position. Okay, he's going to go here. He's trying to go here. Now, what to do? Okay, play bishop. Let's see. If, for example, king d6, I try to improve my king. This square is my idea. Also, it's not good, not easy to go here for me. I try. Okay, I have to go here. This is check. My next move would be bishop check, bishop f5. Okay, knight c3. You can take the square. Okay, I don't know. Maybe bishop here. I risk to take the checkmate. Maybe I tried to go in the center so clearly, and it was a problem for me. Okay, king here, very nice. If the king will go here, is winning for him, so I have to avoid that move. And but there is check with the pawn, and after that I have to play king c5. It's the only move to avoid my defeat. Okay, king c5 is the only move now to avoid king d4, because I remember it's king of the hill. Now my only move is play king c4 to avoid that. It was check, and let's see what happened. I think I have to take the knight. Okay, for sure I have to take the square. So my move is forced, and rook check. I think I lost because after bishop c2 forced, the rook takes, and king d4 is winning. Yeah, so you won. Okay, good game. Well, we can try to play new game if you like. Maybe the last game for today. Okay, probably not. He has to go. And okay, I think we played the some games with the variation King of the Hill. Remember that the idea is win also with the King on the center, but don't try to do it early, because if you try you risk that your opponent try to checkmate you, and you can have all the problems. So you need to open the center first, and then try to go on the center with your king, and try to win in this way. Okay, thank you to follow this video. If you have questions, feel free to comment below. And